Okay, YouTube, this is Butter Pecan 9, and I'm back with my review of The Real World Las Vegas, Episode 5. Okay, so, I don't know what's going on with this episode. I mean, this is crazy. This is like some crazy ass shit. Okay, so, like I figured, it was gonna be some drama go down between Adam and Nani. Well, Nani, she done got played twice in this episode. You know, first she gets played by Adam. I mean, I don't know. This whole season so far is just starting off scandalous. I mean, really scandalous. Okay, they going out to the club, they hooking up with random people, bringing people back home, and then they go, then they at home with their roommates, steady sleeping with them. I mean, that's just nasty. Okay, so Adam and Nani, they end up having some damn drama because Adam brings home a chick, but then he tries to get Leroy, which Leroy accepts because it's the man code to, like, keep this a secret. So, Leroy is pretending to be this, pretending that he's bringing this girl home, but actually it's Adam's girl. Okay, so, but, before, Adam is like at the club with old girl, dancing with her and all this bullshit, talking about, hey, I want to take you back to my place, whoop-de-woo. Okay, and then so he gets her home to the place, and then he's like kissing on her and everything, and then he goes out and says, hey, to Michael, I want to make sure Nani don't find out, and then he goes back into the room kissing on this girl and stuff, and then she's like trying to tell him, like, oh, you do all the girls like this. And then, he's like, oh, no, I don't. Only pretty girls like you. Bunch of lame ass, lines, that he's trying to run on this girl. But luckily she didn't fall for that shit. I gotta give her props for that. Girl was very smart. And I'm glad she didn't lay down in the bed with Adam, because ain't no telling what kind of diseases she would have, gotten from him. Okay, so, he's like, well, if this girl ain't DTF, I'm gonna kick her ass out in like 5 minutes, whoop-de-woo. And of course she ain't down to fuck, so she's out the door. And then meanwhile, while she's walking through the little kitchen area, Nani walks by, and Adam grabs, Nani and hugs her and kisses her while girl is walking by. I mean, this is nasty. Okay, so then, girl leaves, goes on by her business, and then after that, it's like, what? And then he laying up in bed with Nani, trying to get some or whatever. And then, they talking about, well, we're just here to have fun. That's what Nani said. She just want to have fun. She ain't trying to have no relationship with Adam or whatever. So that's what she said. So then, okay, then all of a sudden the truth comes out, because she's like, well, I don't care if you bring a girl home, and I don't want you to care if I bring a man home. And then all of a sudden he's like, well, that girl that was here tonight, well, she was for me. And then all of a sudden, Nani getting mad. She gets up out of bed, all this bullshit, just pissed off because he done came out and told her the damn truth. I'm like, you know what, girl, you ought to know that he was a player from the very beginning. He got a girlfriend back home who he be Skyping with on the computer and running back, and then all of a sudden, yeah, and speaking about this girl that he got back home, how the fuck he gonna tell her that she can't go to no motherfucking club, no party, because he said so? Motherfucker, you ain't nobody. You ain't even doing shit. You up here running around, sleeping around with different girls in Las Vegas, and you up here trying to tell another girl, oh, you can't be going nowhere. This is gonna be it if you go to the damn party. Fuck you. That's what I would have said to this motherfucking ass, because you ain't nobody. And I hope they ain't together right now, because if they are, she's a damn fool too. Anyway, so, they going out to the little club, whatever. Adam getting drunk as a damn fool. He's acting all ignorant and shit. He just, when alcohol gets in his system, he is a totally different person. Then they gonna have his ass up on the camera at the club, just drunk as fuck, tongue hanging out of his mouth. That's just real stupid. Okay, but before then, Nani meets up with her little bus boy, Sean. Come to find out, he got a damn girlfriend. And, she's crying, getting drunk, and then all of a sudden she starts making out with Adam after she done told him that he was nasty for fooling around with all kind of females. But, that was just the alcohol in her system. And I'm glad that the girl came up to her and told her that, you're making a big mistake. You need to step away from this because you don't know what in the hell you're doing because you're drunk. She didn't say it like that, but basically that's what she did. Pulled her away from the damn situation. Okay, so then you got Adam. He's getting sloppy drunk, acting a fool. Then he gets back home, showing his ass, of course, and I really think he needs to go home. He's really got an issue. They don't need to take his ass no more to no damn bar, to no club, or anything because he can't handle his liquor. When he gets drunk, he wants to get aggressive and he wants to show his damn ass. Okay. And I'm really glad that Dustin stepped in to the situation and tried to remove the girls out of that whole environment because they didn't have to see all that damn silliness that he was doing. And Leroy, okay. Leroy, I don't know what in the hell Leroy's problem is. And, he seemed like a real cool person. But, he's just desperate. I know they in Las Vegas, and I know he's single, and he's trying to do his thing because he a man or whatever. But Leroy need to slow his ass down. He really does, for real. Because every damn episode, so far, he has did nothing but bring home girls. Just bring them home and just sleeping with them. And then Naomi, she laid up in the bed with him talking about, we're going to make this little pact, no matter who you bring home, I'm always going to come in this bedroom. No. And I hope they taking a shower after they sleeping with these random ass people. Because, it just seems like they sleep with them and then next thing you know, they laid in the bed with their roommate. And you know what? I wonder what these females be thinking, whenever they come on TV like this, because, they being seen on camera, and you being a one-night stand to these damn people. What kind of person does that make you? You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. When these people start getting older and they look back on these old-ass episodes, they're going to be like, man, I was really stupid as fuck going on here, sleeping with these random-ass people in the real-world house. They don't give a fuck about me, whoop-de-woo. And I just laid down with them and just gave them a piece of ass real quick, and now they don't give a fuck about me. And then all of a sudden you see them walking out the damn door after they done got some. What the, But anyway, I can't wait to see the ending, well, next week's episode, because I really feel that Adam, he needs to get his ass home. They need to get rid of him before somebody gets hurt. For real. And I'm afraid that it's going to be Nani. Because, he came close to hitting her. He didn't even realize who the fuck she was. He was like looking at her like she was a man. And then Nani going to get up and talk about, oh, I've been hit before. Oh, I've been hit. I've been hit by a man. It don't bother me. You know what? That is real stupid. It don't matter if you've been hit plenty of times before, but it still does not make that shit right to sit up there and want to get hit by a man. And he would have killed her if he had to put his hands on her. And then it wouldn't have been no damn more real world, because they would have pulled that shit off the fucking air. So, you know what? Like I said, I'm so glad that Dustin, stepped in, because he told her as long as they are there in this house, there will be no violence towards anyone. And you know what? I really didn't like Dustin on the last episode because, he was being so frat boy, on all that, but he really stepped up and shown that he was a real man, and I really like him for that. Good, good job, on that right there, Dustin. Well, anyway, that's my take on this Las Vegas Real World episode 5. And I will be back next week with my review on that one. Y'all have a good day, and I will see y'all then.